She didn't know about Jamila, to my knowledge. She would ask me if I'm talking to someone, and I would, at first, I kind of told her no, and then one time I was just like,
fuck it,
I'm just gonna tell her, because I was like, you don't need to ask questions that you don't even know the answer to. So I just told her, like, yeah, I'm talking to multiple people. Because when I first met Jamila, I was not just talking to Jamila. Like, I was still messing with all the people that I was messing with.
Damn.
I didn't.
Oh. Alright guys, so today's YouTube shout out of the day is going to go to TayzaMe TV, alright? She's a positive channel with good vibes only, and you'll see a lot of her and her 6 sisters on her channel. And the preview that we're about to get into is her getting her first lace frontal installed, okay? So make sure that you click on the link in my description down below, follow that link, find my comment, and comment under mine, The Diamond Life sent you and that you fully support, okay? Go ahead and subscribe to her YouTube channel and turn on your post notifications. Let's get into the preview clip right here.
But like I told y'all, the bubbles came from www.seymourhairtins.com, you know what I'm saying? So make sure you go get you some bundles. But yes, like I'm about to let y'all see the process of me getting this wig done. Like y'all, as y'all can see, my hair is out right now. I got my lashes on though, because you know, I just had to put them on because I had to look cute. But even though my hair is looking a mess right now, don't worry about all that.
Alright guys, like I said, click on the link down in my description down below. Find my comment, comment under my comment, and let her know that The Diamond Life sent you and that you fully support. Subscribe, turn on your post notifications, and let's get right into this video. What is good? Diamond Dynasty, baby. Welcome back to another motherfucking video.
There's a lot of girls with me right now. Got a lot of drugs with me right now. But I'd rather just
let's not go too soon now.
I feel the same. And a lot of girls hate it mine now. I would rather pass that blunt to you like we used to do.
And today, baby, y'all already know the fuck going on in this goddamn video. Okay, so today, guys, we are going to go for a part 3 of the long overdue DNC breakup saga / series, okay? I know a lot of you guys have been wanting me to finish this video. It seems like it's gonna take like another 2 parts for me to finish this video, but I promise you guys I will go ahead and finish it for you. Crissy asked me to respond to the rest of it too, or react to the rest of it too. So I will do that for all of you guys. I know it gets juicier and you guys are telling me there's a lot of other stuff that I need to see before we go ahead and close this video out. So I will be reacting to the rest of this video. Of course, not in this video, but I will have some more shit that I will post later on. Of course, you already know I'm going to be covering the Domo and Lou motherfucking video right after this one. It's gonna be another double upload day. I appreciate all of you guys from the bottom of my heart, not the bottom of my balls. I ain't got no goddamn balls. I be trying to tell y'all. Damn. Got no goddamn balls. Shit. The fuck? Anyway, we gonna go ahead and get into Crissy Danielle here, no pun intended. Let's go ahead and get into it without further ado. If you have not read what? If you have not already, make sure you join the Dynasty, baby. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, like this video, comment your thoughts and opinions down below. Share this video with a friend, hit that bell so you can be notified every time I post another lit ass video. Make sure that you DM me at The Real Diamond M and let me know what I should be reacting to next. And tell a friend to tell they ain't Jemima, tell they Uncle Joe. That nigga's still a hoe. Let's get right into this motherfucking video, y'all. I want to thank you guys so much for 165,000 subscribers. I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. I love you, I love you, I love you. I also have an Oreo McFlurry here that I don't even know if I want to eat because it just doesn't look appetizing. I'm not quite sure. But anyways, let's get into it. Let's go.
So I was just making sure that I was there all the time. So around December, we kind of just like decided that we didn't want to raise my cold. So we went to Arizona.
I like how they playing that. Yeah, I don't want to really raise the baby in the cold, so let's go ahead and move. We don't want Eskimo baby, okay? That's kind of funny. Anyway,
we came here, and this was probably like the best decision of my life. I love Arizona so much.
Really?
Just because it's not snowing.
Well, it's been once. I've been to Phoenix, Arizona one time, and I remember being burnt to a motherfucking crisp in the summertime, okay? But anyway.
Now it's snowing, which
It hasn't even snowed in Dallas. That shit is wild.
Whatever. So we ended up moving on the
It's
1st
cold
of
as fuck
January.
though. It's like 20-something degrees right now.
Life in Arizona. When we moved to Arizona, I was extremely happy. I was grateful. Me and her were on good terms.
What's
the
up?
baby was healthy.
Yes,
I don't
sir.
know. It was just good vibes. I did miss my family a lot though. Like,
Of course.
I didn't realize how much I missed my family after I moved. Like, for real. Like, it was really hard for me. I clean the house all the time. I consistently clean the house. I'm a neat freak. I'm a neat freak. Like, it's ridiculous.
Oh, you make a good housewife.
Bad how
That's what's up.
neat I am. I have to have the house clean at all times. So I'd always clean the house. I'd cook her breakfast, lunch, and dinner, whatever she wanted, because I just wanted him to eat. I wanted her to eat too, but I wanted him to eat
That's
too.
what I'm
Because
talking
she would
about.
mostly eat like candy and like
Let me find out.
not healthy stuff. I definitely brought
Crissy was the
groceries.
housewife.
That was something that wasn't true. I do have a video I just seen on my Facebook the other day. I was live putting groceries in the car, so I'm gonna put that right here because I just thought that was funny that I was on live putting groceries in the car. She
Doing
didn't
your
wanna carry
wifely
groceries
duties.
in when she wasn't pregnant, so I don't really like. And we would argue about stuff like that, like little stuff like that we'd argue about all the time. So I put the light on and I put up my hair because my hair was annoying me and it got dark in here. We're going to talk about when Dominic was first born. And I'm going to be completely blunt with you guys. I'm going to look you guys in your face and I'm going to be completely blunt. I feel like when Dominic was
she don't come in our faces.
I went through postpartum depression. If some of you do not know, I'm going to put a little article up here and I will put the link to not only the biological parent can get postpartum.
Oh, you did too?
I was
That's
in denial
crazy.
about it for about 4 months. I could just tell like the energy that I thought I was gonna have wasn't there with him. Even though Dominic was attached to me,
had no vitality.
like the connection that I thought was gonna be there wasn't. It doesn't mean that I didn't take care of him or that I didn't take care of the things that needed to get done. I woke up every 2 hours to feed him for about 4 months until I actually brought it to her about me being in denial and like me noticing that I wasn't really attached to him like I wanted to be. And that was about 4 months in.
That's crazy.
When I did that. I did wake up with him every 2 hours for 4 months until I told her that. And then when I told her that, we started to switch off and stuff because that's when I started to realize like I'm going to be more active and I'm going to make sure I get everything done. I did still change his diapers. I did still feed him. I did still give him baths. I played with him. I did all that stuff still. I just knew that the connection wasn't there. And he didn't deserve that. And I feel like after that 4 months went by, I definitely wanted to be a better mother and I wanted to be better to him because he didn't deserve that. He didn't ask to be here. Like, he's just here and now that's what I have to do. And I just have to be the best mother I can be to him and love him as much as I loved her and just be there. And I kind of just came to realization if I didn't want to be in his life, I didn't need to be with her. And I loved her and I cared for her, so I wanted to be there still. And try to...
She is being brutally honest. You gotta respect that. Hey, you know what I'm saying? You can say what you want to say about Crissy, but she kind of, you know what I'm saying? She putting herself in the fire right now, okay? And if you can't respect that, I don't know what to tell
be
you.
a better person. I would never say that I didn't take care of him because like I said, I did wake up with him every single night for 4 months. Every single night. Like, I'm not joking. Every single night for 4 months straight, which was very tiring. I was very, very, very
I can't imagine,
tired.
baby.
Like,
I'm about to be 30. I still ain't ready, okay?
It was bad. It was really bad. But honestly, I felt like since that connection wasn't there, I could at least wake up with him. But like I said, I still gave him baths. I still changed his diaper. I still fed him, which you guys see now on vlogs. It's not like it wasn't out there for the world to see. Like, I still did stuff.
Everything
and it wasn't for
not
camera.
everything.
It wasn't like,
Clearly.
record me doing this real quick because I'm a good mom. Like, no, I really just did that stuff. I just knew that the connection wasn't there. And after that, honestly, I just grew this really great, phenomenal bond with him. It's ridiculous. Like, that's my best friend. Our connection's way better. He loves me and I love him, and we just know, like, you just know when that connection's there, and it's definitely there now. It wasn't before when he was first born, no, but it definitely is there now, and I love him like he's my own blood. Me and her, and everybody knows that. I never treated him like he was like a stepchild or like he wasn't mine. But yeah, I just like knew like
She just wasn't ready.
I would just love to play with him and just love to be around him and just love to give him attention and love and play with him and just take him places. I just love the connection that we had before that ended up getting taken away from me. Now I'm going to talk about how I knew that our relationship wasn't the same, or how it was failing, I guess. We both kind of realized like we were coexisting. Like a year before we broke up, we definitely like realized it. We would talk about it a lot. We would just talk about how we were like just like co-parenting. Like we weren't like together. We didn't like kiss as much. We didn't do sexual activities. We didn't do a lot of things like that relationship people do. But we were still like close. Like we were still friends. Like we still talked to each other about everything. We still co-parented together. Like everything was like, it just wasn't, the relationship wasn't there. And we've argued about that plenty of time. We've argued about why are we still together, which I think that honestly we were still together because because we didn't want Dominic to not be without us both, because that's all he knew. We obviously didn't want to see each other with anybody else, so we ended up staying together. True. And I also do think it was for the money. I do. I'm very convinced because we were making a lot of good money. And
yo, you got to give it up to Crissy Danielle. You have to, guys. Not even Domo admitted that part. Okay? And if she did, I don't remember it. Leave me a comment down below and let me know if she did. But Crissy is straight up telling y'all, we did this for the money. We were in it for the money. The money was good. We didn't want the cash flow to stop. You know what I'm saying? Couple channels were at their peak when Domo and Crissy were at their peak. So it makes absolute sense why they would try to stay together. Because they funds was high, okay? And they were only getting higher. So, wow. Wow. I am really shocked at the authenticity and genuineness and brutal honesty about this relationship. It's kind of crazy. It really, really is crazy to see Crissy just open all of this shit, you know what I'm saying, to the public. Like, damn, nigga, you are a real one. You a motherfucking real one, okay? I gotta give that to you. Leave me a comment down below and let me know how y'all feel about that. Because to me, it seems like Crissy is telling the good, the bad, and everything in between, which is what I like to do as well. You know what I'm saying? So, I applaud Crissy. I can't really applaud you right now, girl. I gotta, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, kudos and hats off to you. Salute to you. That shit is crazy. I'm glad that you were actually putting the truth out there where it belongs. You feel me?
I just feel like we just stayed because of those two reasons. We were kind of just like used to being comfortable with each other 24/7. So like I said, we were kind of just coexisting. We wouldn't argue as much, which I thought was like weird. Which probably sounds weird, but
it is weird.
We didn't argue a lot. Like we barely argued, but like at
might as well be friends.
Didn't argue.
Might as well be friends if y'all ain't arguing.
Shit.
I'm
like,
just saying.
One thing we did not argue about, and I feel like
if friends argue,
you're gonna have disagreements. You're gonna argue, and I feel like if we did argue, it was about like stuff that like one of us didn't do, like cleaning the house or taking out the garbage or washing the dishes or doing the laundry or cleaning up after yourself, just stuff like that. Like it wasn't never about like anything crazy. We would argue a lot about her not being clean enough for me, keeping her side of the bed, the bathroom, like anything that had like her side to it, her side of the closet. It was always dirty. Up, huh? It bothered me because like I said, I'm a really clean person and I just like to be around clean stuff, and like seeing all that just didn't sit right with me. So we would argue about that majority of the time, 99.99% of the time. Like we argued about that a lot. She would like say that she couldn't clean because she'd be watching Dominic and like trying to like throw shade and make it seem like I didn't watch Dominic, which I did all the time because she would go to the studio, she would go to music video shoots, and I would be watching him majority of the time. So, and even when I did have him by myself, I would still clean. So I just thought that was like a sorry excuse. Like I'm watching him. Like, he was definitely like 8 months plus when that happened. So like he could crawl around, he could do whatever. And then obviously when he started walking, we would still be arguing about that, and I would still be like, he's like fine. Like he had this really big room of space to play in the living room. Like he would be fine if you just took 10 minutes to clean up after yourself. So one day on July 21st, I was going somewhere that morning. I think I went to like Panera Bread or something, and I was on the phone with one of my friends, and she was kind of like explaining her situation, and it like had a lot like of similarities with mine. So then when I got back to the house, she was in the car waiting for me because we were about to go. She was about to go get her hair done, and she wanted me to come with her so I can watch our son while she was getting her hair done or something like that. I don't know why she wanted me to come with her, but yeah. So I got in the car and I started to tell her the story, and she's like, well, since you're bringing that up, we should just talk about it right now. And we kind of just explained like, why are we together? Like, this is so selfish. We're literally just together because we don't want to see each other with anybody else, which is so selfish. Don't do that. It is. I don't know. I just felt like we were together for the wrong reasons.
Easier said than done.
Just explain like
to let that person
attached
go.
To each other anymore. The spark is like out. It's gone.
Yeah.
There's nothing there anymore. And we kind of just decided to break.
And that's really sad, man. When you get to that point in a relationship where you know you really care about that person really cares about you, but you know you guys are not meant for each other, like it's just not there anymore, like it's hard to move on, you know, especially when you got a baby involved and you know you got a whole fucking hit reality show basically on YouTube, you know, you built a business together, and you know it's kind of hard, you know. And I've been through a relationship like that, but I made the ultimate decision to, you know, say like, hey, I think that we have grown apart, and you know, you're a great human being. I'll always have love for you. If you ever need me, call me, you know, for whatever reason. And me and that girl are still cool to this day. It was the best relationship that I have ever had, and yeah, I'll always be there for her. But it took two mature adults to understand that it's time to move on, you know. So if you're going through that type of, you know, situation, just know that it's hard to let go, but it'll be better in the end, because you guys both in your heart know that y'all aren't supposed to be together. And the quicker that you guys let go of each other, y'all can be on to something that is more suitable for you, a better match for you, you know. And that can cause you to grow and find somebody who is really supposed to be for you, you know. And you can both be happy instead of being miserable in a situation that's going nowhere, you know.
It was a mutual breakup, but she made me like physically say we're breaking up. I don't know why. She didn't want to say it and I didn't want to say it, so I just said it, because if we didn't say it, we would probably still be together right now, and that's just not healthy if you don't feel like that person gives you like that relationship feeling anymore. So the breakup was sincere.
True.
On both ends, to my knowledge. We both cried for days, weeks.
Actually,
we were sad.
Easy.
We were just trying to figure out like what we're gonna do with the house and how we were gonna like co-parent Dominic and stuff, because I obviously still wanted to be in his life. We talked about how we were always gonna be friends in the breakup video, and she praised me as a mother, told people not to attack me. She said that she would never take him out of my life, and just all a bunch of stuff that she went back on. So once August hit, she found a house like right away.
Yeah.
I stayed with her up until September 1st, because that's when I got my house. Well, that's when my house was ready. So I stayed with her because the house that we were living in didn't have any air, and it was in the middle of summer, in the middle of July, August-ish. If you live in Arizona, you know exactly how the weather is. So my house was always extremely hot, so she let me stay with her, and we co-parented fine there. We still got along. We never argued or nothing.
That's that desert
and it was
heat.
all cool. Like, we were just good. And then I moved out into my own house, and then the co-parenting was still going fine. We were doing 3.5 days and that's when he was in school, and I kind of just realized like I was keeping him Monday to Friday, and then she was having him on weekends. We noticed that probably like for like a month. And then she's like, I feel like I only get to see my baby for like 2 seconds. So then I was like, okay, well, yeah, let's switch it to exactly 3.5 days. Like, especially because he had school, so it kind of worked out. So I was doing my thing. I was being single, you know, doing my little thing, fucking bitches and shit.
Okay.
You know, just
what you doing? You single?
Whole shit. And I met Jamila. I met my baby. But when I met Jamila, it was September 29th of 2018. I almost just said 2019. She didn't know about Jamila, to my knowledge. She would ask me if I'm talking to someone, and I would, at first, I kind of told her no, and then one time I was just like,
fuck it,
I'm just gonna tell her, because I was like, you don't need to ask questions that you don't even know the answer to. So I just told her like, yeah, I'm talking to multiple people. Because when I first met Jamila, I was not just talking to Jamila. Like, I was still messing with all the people that I was messing with.
Damn.
I didn't.
Oh.
At first, I kind of told her no, and then one time I was just like, I'm just gonna tell her, because I was like, you don't need to ask questions that you don't even know the answer to. So I just told her like, yeah, I'm talking to multiple people. Because when I first met Jamila, I was not just talking to Jamila. Like, I was still messing with all the people that I was messing with, because I didn't take Jamila seriously at first. I assumed she found out about Jamila because I had commented, or I had posted something on Facebook and Jamila commented.
Well, alrighty then.
It was like something like,
talk about being brutally honest.
And then after that, she started acting weird. She came over to my house one day and asked me if I kissed anybody, and I was like I said, do you want to know the answers? I'm gonna give them to you. And I told her yeah, and she's like, in Indiana, and I was like, no. So then I feel like when she knew that like it wasn't in Indiana, it obviously was here, and at that point she already knew who Jamila was, but I just never said anything. So I think she just kind of put two and two together that I'd be hanging out with Jamila. Let me tell y'all about the hickey. I was dropping Dominic off at school.
Tell us about the hickey.
I had him Monday from after school until Thursday half day. Like I would drop him off, or she would pick him up half day. But this happened before that schedule, so I was having him from Monday to Friday. That Friday, I had dropped him off at school, and she was coming back in town. She was somewhere. I don't know where she went. I think she went to California or something. So she came back, and I was like, oh my gosh, I haven't seen you in forever, so let's meet at Walmart, because I had to go to Walmart. She had to go to Walmart. So we met at Walmart, and I had these extremely faint hickeys on my neck. I'm not joking. They were so
extremely faint.
It was ridiculous. It didn't even make sense. I really was sitting in my mirror after that, like, how the hell did she see these? Like, for real, I was so confused. But when we first pulled up to each other, we were all good, like talking. That's when she was in Vegas, because that's when she got all those tattoos and stuff. And we were talking about the tattoos and blah blah blah. And then we were walking around Walmart, and like before that, she had asked me like when we were around each other not to be on my phone as much, because it just bothered her, I guess, that I was always on my phone. So we were in Walmart, and I was like purposely not being on my phone because I didn't want to piss her off, and I was just trying to respect her, so I wasn't on my phone. So we're walking around, and like she's just like, after walking around, she was getting quieter and quieter, and I'm like, what's wrong with you? Like, I asked her if she was okay, and she's like, yeah, I'm fine. So when we got to the car, she had asked me to take her pictures, and I took her picture. I was like, the vibes changed literally from when we walked into Walmart until we walked out of Walmart. And she's like, I know, I'm just not trying to like, I don't remember what she said for real, but like she basically admitted like, yeah, the vibes changed. I was standing by her car, and we were talking about something, and she was like, are those hickeys on your neck? And I instantly was like, no. Like, I didn't even think about it. I just said no. And she was like, yes, those are. And then I'm like,
you should have told the truth.
Like,
yeah,
I just admitted it.
Just
like,
fuck it.
I really didn't think she would see him. I wouldn't have met up with her if I thought she would see him. After that, she was supposed to pick.
I'm going to say this one more time, okay? I'm going to end this video here because my SIM card is about to bleep, bleep, bleep. Okay, I'm going to end the video right here. If we are exes, I am allowed to do what the fuck I want to do. If I have a million hickeys on my neck and I happen to see your ass, I just happen to see your ass. I'm not about to put a fucking turtleneck on. I'm not about to put a hoodie on and zip myself all the way up. I'm just not. We're exes for a reason. We moved on for a reason. We came to this agreement. No, it wasn't easy, but this is what it is, okay? So once again, a lot of people disagree with me on that. And people are like, oh, it's a respect thing. It's not about that shit. It really isn't. It's not like I'm intentionally trying to throw my hickeys in your fucking face. But if my hickeys are there, I'm not going to cover them up just to help you feel better about the situation. I'm just not. And that's just how I feel, guys. I know a lot of people are going to disagree with that, but it is what it is. You can agree, disagree, whatever it is. This is YouTube. That's why the comment section is there. You can leave your comment, you know what I'm saying? Let me know exactly how you feel. But that's just my personal opinion. I love you guys so much. Before this shit clicks on me, I want to say thank you so much for 165,000 subscribers. I also want to say join the dynasty, baby. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, like this video, comment your thoughts and opinions down below. Share this video with a friend, hit that bell so you can be notified every time I post another lit ass video. Make sure that you DM me at TheRealDiamondM. Let me know what I should be reacting to next, and tell a friend until they ain't your mama, tell they Uncle Joe. That nigga's still a hoe. I will see you guys in the second motherfucking upload of the day. Domo and motherfucking Lou. Let's go. See y'all in a bit.
I smoke, I sip, I drink. I'm supposed to stop, but I can't.